Anyways, the frustration dealing with trying to get this set up this dumb camera, man. It's a pain in the butt. Volume adjustment and everything else is loud. Whatever. Anyways, what I want to talk about, the wasted 40 seconds of this dumb video set up, is I want to talk about, CS, which in other terms is child support. Number one, I believe in child support. I think it needs to be paid. I think it's something that the kids need these days to survive, whatever, to survive, or to not only to survive, it's to provide things, food, of course, clothing, and stuff like that. It should not be just a lifestyle for the other parent. I think that's what happens. It's like they think it's the American Express card. And listen, there's some child supports that are not fair, and in the perspective of you got 3 kids, you're only paying $50 a week for a kid, 3 kids. Come on, that's not how. I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be. But but then there's those child support payments that are, they wanting the man or the person who's paying child support, on this formula bullcrap they got, and really it doesn't really benefit the kid. It only helps the other parent live a different type of lifestyle. And don't get this wrong. It takes a lot today to raise a kid. You know what I mean? But then there's that other thing of it is saying, how the heck, these people are wanting the mostly the fathers to pay the child support, which is ridiculously. It's a ridiculous amount. It's almost stupid. How the hell is that guy supposed to pay the child support, live? He's not able to do the things he wants to do. He can't because he's paying all that damn child support. Live a regular life, and then how are you supposed to be able to take that kid to take him out to skating rings or to movies or to whatever? How's that supposed to happen when all that money is going to a child support? Listen, the courts don't care, how's it getting paid or where it's coming from getting paid. And most likely, the guy has that one job, and that's all he's got. So all that money is going there. That happened with me. Dealt with that, and soon I will be dealing with it again. Something. Well, you just take your pants in your hand, whatever, man. It's not even like that. It's ridiculous how the court system is really screwed up on the child support thing. I wonder sometimes how much of that, it's like this one video I seen, everybody gets cut. The person who's receiving, they get their cut. The government is definitely going to get their cut because there's no way in heck that person collecting child support is not going to get anything. Listen, the government takes everything from you. It takes whatever it needs to take out your cut. Okay, but what happens to the kid? To the kid's parent that is the person who's paying that child support, man. Like I said in the beginning, I understand child support is supposed to be paid, but come on, man, you're raping the other parent from able to live. It was one time, long time ago, back in, I don't remember, like maybe the mid 90s or something like that. I remember one time I was sitting up there and it was for me to pay child support, blah blah blah, and I said, you know what, man? I said, listen, I'm raising a family now. I'm not denying that, I'm not saying that child should receive. I'm not saying they shouldn't receive it. But at the same time, I said, listen, man. I said, that damn lady said, well, get 3 jobs. But yet, when you want to get 3 jobs, you're working 2 jobs. The 3rd job, they want to get income off that. So where does that come from? You know what I'm saying? So as much as you gain is that other parent can take you to court and say, look, He's working 4 jobs. I need that money. And then what happens is it goes back, and then it goes into the process, and then there it is again. Now you got to pay a child support on 4 jobs. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Things need to change. Of course, need to change. You know, I was watching this one video about this guy who was saying, you know, said, listen, man, I'm taking care of my kid. I'm paying child support. Okay, that person lives with their parent. 30-some-year-old man lives back with his parent because of the way child support is being taken from him for this one child. And he says, but at the same time, I'm having this child come over to my house, stay the week, paying for this, but yet it's not getting credited. You know, listen, I believe that it should be given a joint custody. Now, different kinds of things that happen, like, you know, this person's, they're in drugs, this person's in and out of jail. I get all that crap. But listen, man, there's good people, there's good parents that are willing to pay the support. Okay? You know, they should also have a break where it's saying, all right, if this child can stay with that other parent, okay, it should be calculated into that. You know, I don't know if anybody's seen this formula. You can look it up in whatever your state you're in, and you can pull it up and see how this. Man, it looks like a freaking a damn science project to hope to find, you know, how to send somebody to freaking space. Because all in all, it's a formula, and it's a formula that I can't understand it. I don't get it. You know what I mean? It's a formula that doesn't really work. You know what I'm saying? For me, and I don't know how the hell that these just come up with this. You know, it's crazy, man. It doesn't make sense. Now they have gotten to where, okay, they look at both sides of the parents' income and see, you know, where it's at, and then, you know, mandatory, you know, health care. But you know what? I honestly, in everything that's inside me, I believe these judges come up with this thing, and it becomes more biased, okay? Because they're not going to go for the lowest amount. They're going to go for the highest amount, okay? They're going to try to go for the highest amount of child support. You know what I'm saying? And it's ridiculous. It's like I said, it becomes a biased agenda. And then at the end, there goes that parent. That parent's got to figure out how the heck am I going to be able to survive? How the heck am I be able to pay this child support weekly or bi-weekly or monthly or whatever? You know? Then that parent is stuck while the other parent, okay, I'm not saying everyone, but I'm saying the majority of them, okay, they're out there taking that money, spending that money on things they shouldn't be spending on, because there's nobody being accountable to them. Oh, well, it doesn't matter what that person, it should matter. It's like if you're paying for a service, you know, you're paying for this particular service, you're expecting a result out of that. You know, you should be expecting a result out of that payment. And that's what's going on. These kids, I mean, really, man, if they was to really look at it and realistically and take tabs on these kids receiving child support, I'm for sure it would be ridiculous of seeing how much child support is really going to those kids. Okay? Really. Because it's not gonna add up. And then yet these mothers or these child support receivers are living a good life, living things that, buying crap that really on them. Okay, on them, not on the kid. The kid look like, you know, all Walmart special. Got nothing against Walmart, but it looks like an all Walmart special. Especially when you come to all the money that is given to these kids, that is taken from the child support payer. You know what I'm saying? You would think, you know, oh, but you know, some people say, well, you know what? That's including, you know, the kids got to live somewhere. The kids got to have light, utility. Yeah, I understand that. I get that. Okay? But really, honestly, the payer is gotta pay the same amount of light, the same amount of rent. Could be 100 more or whatever, 200 more, $300 in rent or mortgage, whatever the hell. They gotta live too. Okay, it's ridiculous. It should be child support. What's supposed to be the exact name of that, child support. Okay, not free range money to do whatever the heck they want to do. Okay, I've seen it. I've seen it growing up. I've seen it happening today. Damn kids looking crappy, Walmart special, instead of wearing good shoes and clothes. And then they got the damn parent walking around talking about going here and going there. Come on, man. It's a broken system. It's a system that needs to be fixed. That system needs to be fixed. It's been going on too long, and nobody, no legislators, nobody is not taking any steps to see that. It's like as if it's like a fly that's bothering you. You just don't want to, you just swipe it away. Don't want to deal with it. And for the fathers that are doing it, man, more props to you guys. And, and because really, realistically, a lot of the males are the ones who paying the child support. They are usually on child support. Okay, because these mothers today, not all, but these mothers today take the men to child support. So you know what? I ain't got to work. They use the system, break the system down. They know how to work it. Okay, but the women that are there that are paying that child support, okay, I got to give it to you. Now the women that are holding it down, that are taking, hey, I'm taking this to the next level. I'm not gonna be worried about all this craziness. More props to you. You know what I mean? And these fathers out here, these dudes that ain't paying. You know what? You need to be paying. You need to figure it out, pay it out, man. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it's hard and struggle, whatever, but it's got to be paid. And I tell you, man, it's one of those things that drives me nuts. Maybe nobody's gonna ever see this video. That's fine. I get it. Maybe the quality's not great. As I continue, I will get better at it. Have a little, more statistics written down. But this is something that I need to do as I go into life. And I'm for sure I'm not the only dude that's out there. And I'm not, I'm for sure there's other people feeling what I'm feeling. If anyone looks at this, leave a comment, whatever, it doesn't matter. Be nice. If you don't be nice, okay. Whatever you want to be, however you want to be, they don't change me any kind of way. But hit thumbs up, whatever, subscribe, and let's keep this moving. If anybody got information that we can post on or move forward on this, let me know.